We're live again. Best Ball Barbecue, day number 144, consecutive stream, consecutive draft. More of the same today, baby. What are we gonna do? Some may ask, some are asking. We're gonna draft some Superflex teams. Until this contest is closed, I don't want to hear a single word about it. I'm busting my ass trying to draft them off stream. I'm doing the Schnauzer off stream. I'm just trying to get as many Superflex drafts in as possible before this glorious contest is closed. We're gonna have 3 months to draft single quarterback. God damn it, we're drafting Superflex on stream because guess what? I freaking want to. Anyways, we're diving in the draft streets once again. We're diving in the trivia streets once again. Go down there, tap that like, tap that sub. We're so close to the scouting combine at 1250 subs. We're so close to the 24-hour live stream at 1,500 subs. So go down there, do those things. Please, I beg of you. I have a family to feed. Before we do any of those things, before I beg, before we draft, before we trivia, we are going to hit the intro.
Welcome to the Madhouse.
Here we go. Weddle, time to guess some freaking players. Let's start. Tried and true. Mooney. Damn it. One of these days, dude, it's going to happen. I know it. All right. 5'11 AFC. Could be like a running back, a taller. Let's go like taller running back, or in the NFC, excuse me. Taller running back, NFC. Could be like Saquon. Saquon's probably like 6 foot, right? Okay. That was a good guess. Running back. I didn't see the age thing. I didn't look at that. All right. Age thing here. 6 foot running back. In the NFC North is younger too, or NFC West. Not CMC. Could be like Kenneth Walker. He feels like kind of about 6 foot. Okay, so at least we know it's the NFC North. 24 years old. He's 5'9". I didn't know he was 5'9". Between number 9 and 26. So that should actually help us out a little bit here. Probably like a number in the 20s. So NFC North. It's not Josh Jacobs. He's number 8. He doesn't fit the age thing anyway. It's not Gibbs because he's 26. It's not Dave Montgomery because he's number 5. Bears, DeAndre Swift. What number is DeAndre Swift? Isn't he 0? It's not him. Could be Mason. I like Mason as a guess. Not Mason. Not Minnesota. Okay. Let's see here. Packers, Bears. Roshan? Could be Roshan. Bang. There we go. Bang, 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 bang. All right, let's do the hard one. Let's do the freaking hard one. Let's go Caden Ellis. Jesus Christ. All right, we missed everything. Shorter, though. That kind of helps us. So offensive player. Let's go like receiver. Receiver in the AFC that's younger, kind of. I don't freaking know. Let's go. Let's just roll with what's the height on here? Yeah, let's fall in 6'2". Let's roll with like I don't know. Jacksonville. Let's go like Josh Downs. I don't know. Josh Downs. Okay, not a receiver. Little taller, could be another running back. Running back, AFC. Okay. Could be a quarterback, 6 foot quarterback too, I guess. Running back, AFC. Let's go AFC North. I don't know, like Jalen Warren. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Who else wears 30 in the AFC North? That's a running back. How about okay, Ravens. Is that Justice Hill? No, I don't think he's that. No, I don't think it's Justice Hill. Browns. Is it Pierre Strong? Does he wear 30? Pierre Strong? No. He wears 20. Not Cleveland, so it's Baltimore or it's Chase Brown. What are we doing? Chase Brown, yeah. I don't know. I just didn't get the Bengals. There we go. Bang. That wasn't that hard though. That was actually pretty easy. I don't know. All right, here we go. Let's go draft some teams. I have plans tonight, so we are going to do just a one draft stream. We'll go 30 seconds though. We'll talk about some stuff. So we'll go 30 seconds, puppy, but Superflex. We'll dive in. We're waiting on 9, and we'll see if we can even get this thing to fill. But we're gonna go puppy, but Superflex 9. Waiting for 9 in that contest. So we'll see. We have to go 20. We have to go 20, but yeah, what can you do? What can you do? Okay. I don't know if we might just go 20. This thing's going to take forever to fill. Let's go 20. Sorry, pulling an audible. There we go. All right. We are waiting for 6. There we go. This should be a lot easier. Bang. All right. Update on our top 4 pick selections: 16 Allen, 13 Lamar. It went down a little bit. I was drafting last night off stream and didn't get a lot of top 4s. So we got some regression to the mean, unfortunately. Still, I mean, 16% Allen, but I think it was at 18 yesterday, wasn't it? So not great, but what can you do? Downpoured here in Minnesota today. Like for 30 seconds, maybe 5 minutes, just downpoured. Now it's like sunny, 80 and sunny out. Kind of crazy. All right, waiting for 2. 20-second Superflex draft streets. Come on in. Come hang out. Make sure you drop a like on the live stream as well. Drop a sub. All that good jazz. I think Fantasy Sanctuary is streaming right now too. Fantasy Sanctuary, Who Aims, and Flock. Yeah, I was going to say. So we'll do one draft. We'll get out of here. We'll let the other people fight for airtime. All right. Waiting for 2 still. Let's see. Who's my... So Saquon... I thought Saquon would have been higher. Most unexposed... my least... I thought Bijan would be less than Saquon, to be honest, for least exposed first-round player. But right now it's Burrow and Saquon, the top 2 position guys. Skill position players. I don't know if I love that. I'm going to fade both of them in this contest. I don't know. Kind of scary. I don't love that. Midwest is the only place you can have all 4 seasons at the same day. It literally is, bro. Literally. All right. Waiting for 1. Puppy with Superflex. If you want to get in here. 20-second clock. Puppy. Superflex draft. What's this contest fill? What do we got? We're just above 50. Dude, this thing's going to take forever. Exactly, EG. Another day, another Superflex. 100%. What else would we be drafting, dude? What else would we be drafting? All right. All right, here we go. Can we get a top 4 pick for the boys? Oh, let's go. Lamar Jackson, welcome to the squad. Welcome to the squad. We got Shoei in here. We got EG. How we doing? Let's go Vikes in here. I feel like I recognize that name. Another top 4 pick. Add it to the resume. Love to see it. Be fun to get some Allen here, Badgeless drafter could just love, could be a Ravens fan. Could go Lamar. You just get another Allen share. Who says no? Who says no? Oh, all right. God. Had my first day at GNC today. It's good. Didn't get to sit down too much today, though. Which kind of sucked. They only had 1 chair, and obviously I was going to take the chair from the guy who was training me. That would have been a power move, though, imagine. But we had practice today, and then I had to go to GNC. I was standing all day. My feet are killing me. I did not have the right footwear for that venture today, I will say. I think we're going to get Allen. Oh, I lied. All right. Lemur. I used the term wish casting today during football. Kind of felt like best ball pilled. Because one kid was did the typical, are we doing anything at practice today? Fucking freshman. What kind of question is that? So I said, no, we're just gonna sit around in a circle, sing Kumbaya, and wish cast for our first win for week 1. Idiot. Crazy. If you guys anyone in the chat needs me to teach you how to mesh, How to run a little mesh, You're a QB. I run a little mesh drill. I got you. I can run through the coaching points if you want. Run through the coaching points. Bet your ass QBs matter. Bet your ass QBs matter. What's going on, Thad? QBs matter in this contest, especially. All right. Anything crazy? Kind of a chalk first round, actually. Like, very much chalk. These guys might have gone off in order. Actually, Hurts kind of went 5. That's kind of... EG getting Hurts at 5's got to feel good. CMC. JJ feels good. All right. Man. All right. One thing that's like about going Lamar is it's impossible to game stack him because you can never get. Oh no, sorry, I was thinking about Josh Allen cannot game stack because they played Philly. It's like you'll never be able to get Jalen Hurts with Josh Allen. Lamar, you can actually get love with pretty easily. You can game stack Lamar actually very easily. I'm thinking position player on this one. I'd like to get Puka back. That'd be nice. We'll see if that happens. All right, Puka doesn't fall. I think we go BTJ here. Let's go BTJ. Whoa. All right. I had a pop-up on there. Let's go BTJ. And then I think we pull up Lawrence. I think we pull up Lawrence and get the stack. Who's more likely to fall, Lawrence or Love? I feel like Love low-key is. Like, is Love going to fall back? Probably not. But stranger things have happened. So I don't know. Going double running back in the first 2 rounds if you miss out on the top 4 quarterbacks is hard for me to pass up on these. I agree. Which drafter are you? Probably you're one. You could only be one of 2 people. Only one of 2 people. But yeah, I agree. I 100% agree. Saquon Henry. That's game stacked. No, sorry, I keep messing that game up. Not game stacked. But yeah. Oh, you're just enjoying the stream. Gotcha. What's going on, Garage? How we doing? Yeah, double RB is great. And it's like RBs matter, all that stuff. So I think it's great. 3 quarterbacks in a row, though. Not great. Not great. We'll talk about it all day. I've been open to my mind being changed. I have not heard a good argument why 3 quarterbacks in a row is great. And when another person just did it. Kind of happy I went 2 there. Oh, my God. The one drafter did, too. I didn't even realize. We have 3 people in here going 3 quarterbacks in a row. That kind of makes me happy I went 2, kind of stayed in the middle. Didn't go 0 quarterback. And Caleb, though, is the one that falls back to the 8 drafter, though. That's huge. Got a nice 11 pick fall on that. That's actually huge to get in a room where three guys went 3 QBs before this drafter gets the Caleb stack there. That's actually massive. And none of these guys even game stacked anything. None of them even game stacked anything. They all just went 3 quarterbacks to start. So that's kind of interesting. I'm happy we went 2 there. Because we're probably getting maybe Tua or Ward back. If I don't get Tua or Ward back, it's like I'm not even considering taking another guy there. I'm not pulling up anybody else unless it's Tua or Ward. 2 guys who are like locked in starters. Very minimal bench risk. Very minimal, just whatever. They're starting quarterbacks who are going to be playing if they're healthy. So I guess you can say the same about Rodgers too. Like he's probably playing if he's healthy. What's the other option? Go to Will Howard. You can make the argument that Rodgers is a little underpriced. It's like he probably feels a better click than Sam Darnold. Like Rodgers probably the over under for games played is probably higher with Rodgers than it is for Darnold, in my opinion. So I don't know. I would go Bowers here if he fell. I never go elite tight end in this contest, like ever. Okay, yeah, I would really love Ladd though here. Ladd here would be freaking awesome. Or is it like Tyreek Tua? That's the only thing. Do we do it like a Miami thing right here? McConkey goes. I think it might be Tyreek Tua. It's not like Geno. Like Tua's the easier guy to stack up. Probably. Could go Cam Ward too. I think we just go Tua. No. Let's go Garrett Wilson. I just don't. If Tua falls, but I don't think this draft is going to go Tua here. And Tyreek falls sometimes, so I think we may be able to get Tyreek to fall sometimes. He doesn't fall all the time, but through my first 5 picks isn't bad. I don't think that's a bad strategy. 3 for verse 3 is crazy. I hate doing 3 through first 4. I hate that as well. 3 through first 5 though, and again, you can kind of make the argument. It's like I might have just got to another position player through my first 5. I don't know. It's not like the ADP gap between Garrett Wilson and Tua is that big where it really matters. But guess what? It helps my point. It helps me sleep at night. So I do it. If we could get Tyreek to fall, that'd be lit. Not holding my breath with all these QB drafters in here, but we'll see. We will see. Plus, Tua is easy to backstack too. You got Jonnu outs. You have Waddle outs. You have even if you want to get like Jalen Wright action in there too. Like you can build out you can easily build out a Miami thing with Tua. We got Jacksonville stacked up. Tyreek goes. That's okay. And then Lamar, we can get Andrews. We can get Flowers. We still have kind of all of our stacking options accessible to us. We might not have anything game stacked, but I don't know. I don't think anybody else in this lobby has any of their quarterbacks game stacked anyways, so whatever. Oh, I guess the Daniels Dak does. So I know Steve likes that start. I'm not with Steve on this one. I think Steve is really fucking sharp. I've listened to a lot of what Steve says because he usually has pretty good nuanced takes. I'm out on it. I agree to disagree with Steve on that one. I'm not calling him crazy. It's just I will never be able to get behind it. I'll never be able to see how, if you're going for upside, I just don't see how that works out. Especially where it's like because you're third quarterback, right? So like this guy, Jordan Love, Justin Herbert, Drake May. What's the big difference between Tua, Geno, Ward, Stafford, Rodgers, and then some of these guys who will even fall a little bit more in drafts, but this is kind of a QB hungry room. What's the difference between because I've seen Stroud fall, so I'll go Stroud. What's the difference between Stroud, these guys and then Love and then May and Herbert, right? You can, or even these guys down here, you can get your positional value, but still get Tua. Is there a huge gap between Tua and Love? Is it massive? I don't think it is. I don't think it's absolutely insanely massive. That's why you do it. You just miss out on really good players for another, and you can get the same fucking quarterback almost 2 rounds later. And it's the gap of the skill position guys just feels a lot larger to me. And kind of how I approach it. Okay, let's go Walker here. Definitely need RB. Now it's do we bring up Hunter or do we just roll with James Conner? That's the only thing here. Double. I don't think I need double Jacksonville, do I? Go Conner or Hendo. Hendo's a week 16. Let's just go Conner. Kind of feels like eating my vegetables, but you know what? Sometimes you got to eat your vegetables. Okay. 3 QB starts is guaranteed that one of your first 3 picks isn't. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly my process too. That's part of the. It's just everything's kind of a chunk of the reason why I don't do it. That's also a major part too. People would argue you need the guys to ping pong weeks, right? I can get and it helps with advancement. It's if I still have a good group of positional players, skill guys, running backs, receivers, and tight ends, but mostly RBs and receivers, those guys can still hit my Superflex lineup. I'm so fine going Jaden Dak and just calling it a day at QB. Maybe take a shot on the third guy in round 17 if you just want to have some fun, whatever. But going to bat with 2 starting quarterbacks and all of these guys that this guy's drafted can hit his lineup. He can go Neighbors, McConkey, Brees, Mixon, Tet. Everyone he's drafted so far can hit his lineup. Not everybody I've drafted can hit my lineup so far. I think like people are like, okay, yeah, you're getting a higher floor at QB. QB is the most important position. QB is the biggest scoring position, but it's not bigger than RB and receiver combined. It's not like you have 2 quarterback spots and you have 5 potential. That's not even including if a positional player could hit your Superflex spot. But you have 5 positional players slots. That's the majority of your that's not even including tight ends. I'm just talking about running back receiver. Like if I'm really strong there and I hit late, there's always a late quarterback that breaks out. Every single year there's one. One of these 2 guys is going to be a hit. Daniel Jones or A-Rich is going to be a hit. We don't know which one it is, but one of them is probably going to hit in some sort of way because all you need is that guy playing week 17. So you're going to be going up against guys with, like, I would probably say what? There's a 99% chance one of these 2 guys is playing week 17. So going up against week 17, you're going up against somebody who's got McCarthy and Jones, right? And then they have this JJ, McCaffrey, Nico, Rice, Cook, Hunt. Like they're just so stacked everywhere else. This is like the best. Flowers here would be immaculate. That's freaking huge that he fell back to us. I didn't think he would. So that's the only thing there. I was hoping I'd get Waddle too. Whatever, that's fine. Probably RB here, probably just Pollard, you know? And then like which Giants guy is starting week 17? Another guy that you can draft late who's almost like Giants, Wilson, Dart, one of those guys probably starting week 17. Is Tyler Shook starting week 17, right? Is Aaron Rodgers, he's probably starting week 17. He's probably has good season-long value as well if he just plays all 17. That's not crazy. He played all 17 last year. He had some really good spike weeks in the playoffs, right? Ward, Darnold, Geno, Tua. These are guys that like can have breakout seasons. Stafford could have an unbelievable year. Would that be insane? It's just like I feel like you pretty much have to bet that all of these guys just suck, that none of them are like league winners, because one of those quarterbacks could be a league winner. It could be Bo Nix from last year. Like Bo Nix won leagues last year, right? It could be Baker from the year before that. Like there's always a quarterback that we don't feel great about that always ends up having a good season. Geno Smith the year before that, right? Like it just may not seem like it now. I just really think you're limiting your upside when you go 3 quarterbacks. Like it's a floor play. It's not a ceiling play at all. It's a floor play. Like, yeah, are you having more exposure to more guaranteed exposure to more week 17 games? Sure, I guess. And it's the most important position? Yeah, it is. But it's like, I think the value that you're passing up on by drafting those 3 quarterbacks in the first 3 or even the first 4 is just suboptimal when you consider the super teams that some of these guys are going to have, because sometimes quarterbacks fall in rooms. So you can draft any of these guys anytime you want for your 3rd guy or your 2nd guy, Like, what if Daniel Jones plays all week 17 games? Like let's say a drafter started Kyler, Rodgers, Daniel Jones. Like, that could be like just it doesn't sound like it right now, but it could definitely be just a league-winning quarterback room, because then they're stacked at the position players. Like I just think it's a floor play. I do. I've kind of done the same rant, I feel like for like a week straight, but it still just fires me up. I think I just talking through it, I'm trying to almost like find bad points in my own argument, but I'm not finding any. And that's not me being arrogant. I just like, I genuinely don't see how 3 quarterbacks is optimal. So that's just me. Not trying to be mean at all. Actually, Thad, you're wrong. You have no idea what you're talking about. Absolute idiot this guy is. I walked in here, kid. I said, I can't believe how much of an idiot that is. You don't know ball. I've done 95 Superflex. I've clicked QB3 before round 6, like maybe 3 or 4 times. Yeah. Got some 1-10-8-1 teams in this. That is gnarly. Show that to the 3 quarterback bros and watch them have a field day with that. I'm just going to pray this driver doesn't go Andrews, because I really want Najee here. I know. I really want Najee. It's kind of an insane sentence, but I do. So really hoping this driver just does not go Andrews. Shouldn't. Has a tight end already. Yeah, okay. Cool. Yeah, Shook drops. I got Dart. I got Jackson Dart at like a 40 pick value in one of these. Like, and like not even like in the first week, like a week ago, a 40 pick discount on Dart. I think I was my fourth quarterback, but at that like price point, I was like, I have to do this. You know what I mean? All right. All right. So let's recap the team. We got 3-4-3-1. Lamar, Lawrence, Tua, K-Dub, Connor, Pollard, Najee. It just feels like the washed RB room except for Walker. And then BTJ, Garrett Wilson, Zay Flowers, Mark Andrews. I like this team. This team feels pretty solid so far, and I think I like this team. All right. I would love to get Jonnu falling back. Probably not likely, but not impossible. A lot of these guys have tight ends. Like this draft, you went 3. Just really had to take Darnold as the 4. I feel good about advancing out of this pod now. This guy's got 4 QBs in the first 5 rounds. Crazy. I got a good 3 with some, like, again, pretty solid positional players, in my opinion. That is kind of wild. Just had to have Darnold. Could not pass up on it. Could have been an auto pick, maybe. I don't know. But also, for those of you who are out there doing Superflex, I would definitely, if you guys haven't done this already, mix in some Caleb Purdy. Like, I like this side of the board because it's almost impossible to get Purdy. I say it's almost impossible. Caleb usually does not farthest fall. This drafter should have gotten Caleb here to game stack Purdy and Caleb, but just decided not to. Like, that's the reason. Like, if I had this start and I went Mahomes, Purdy, and Caleb fell back to me right here, I would go 3 quarterbacks in that situation. Because in my opinion, I think the game stack is worth justifying the 3 quarterbacks because at least it feels like I'm doing it for a reason. Like I would do that. Especially Purdy Caleb because it's a little harder to get at value. If you can definitely reach and get it at the 1-2, but it's harder to get like in rounds 2 and 3. This drafter could have had it, decided not to. So I will say that I would go 3 quarterbacks in that situation, but most of the time I'm out. Keon Harris. All right. I'd go Keon here if we could get him. All right, let's go Trey Harris then. I think we got enough Baltimore. Let's chill on the Baltimore for now. And then I kind of want Dobbins. Fuck. I should have taken Dobbins first. Okay. I think White is fine. This is kind of like a high floor room already, though. I think we go Garendo. Or is it Tank? Let's go Garendo. Tank's a stack. Let's go Tank. Yeah. All right. What's your policy on QB cuffs? You considering Zach Wilson to hedge to it? Probably not. Only because it's like if someone's gonna have Zach Wilson not handcuffed, so they're already like gonna, they're gonna be at an advantage over me. It's like somebody's gonna have someone will have Lamar, Trevor, and maybe Geno, and then has Zach Wilson, where I would just have Lamar, Trevor, and then not Tua because Zach Wilson would be playing. You get what I'm saying? Like they just have more outs at a very like. And again, not to say that nothing could ever, you could still get lucky. Like maybe Zach Wilson and Lamar are the only 2 guys you need, and like you're happy you had Zach Wilson. So like there's still outs. I just don't think it's good process. You know what I mean? Like I'm kind of more looking at the process side of things. Like if 3 quarterback start, in the first 3 takes it down this year, I truly don't know if I'd even acknowledge that I was wrong. I just don't see how that's good process. Yes, the result may have been there, but I don't think it's good process. It's like blackjack, right? You can get lucky on a hit. You hit on a 19, you get a fucking ace. You may have won that bet, but that's fucking awful process. That's kind of how I look at this. Like I do think it's awful process. So I am a process-driven individual. Like out there today with those freshmen, trying to teach them how to do a mesh drill. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, this looks awful right now, and you look really bad at it. The result's not where we want it to be, but guess what? Trust the process. Trust the process. It's day one. We'll go from there. You guys want a little mesh? You guys want some pointers on how to run a little mesh drill? We'll do. Yes or no? I'll do it if you want to. After this pick, though, you guys want some? You guys want a mesh drill tutorial from a quarterback perspective? You want to get meshed? You guys know what I mean? Like RPO, like riding on a fake. You guys know what I mean when I say mesh? 3 picks away here. Oh, Garendo on the way back would be nice. I doubt it, but it would be nice. Obviously strange. Kind of need more receivers, I feel like, though. Like Kirk could be a good click here. Honestly, Wright, too. It's definitely Garendo if he falls. Oh, yeah, fucking bet. Definitely bet. Stroud, Jalen Wright. Jalen Wright goes. I want Strange. I said Stroud. I need Strange. Yeah, go Strange here. All right, here we go. I'll go full cam for this. All right, here we go. Wait, let me zoom in on my camera. You maybe see my feet. Pause. Go here. And then go like this. There we go. All right. All right, here we go. Move that chair. Okay. Not going to say our play names, but we're meshing to the right here. My right, your left. All right. So, ready? Set, go. Hits the ball. Crossover. Put the ball back here. Ride out that fake. We got eyes on our D gap defender right there. So we'll just get it one more time. It's a set, go. Boom. Boom. Ride that fake out. Eyes on the defender. And if that defender inserts, we are going to pull and throw that thing to our slant route or our glance route, what we call it. And that defender stays out there. All right, we got a hat on a hat in the box, and we're handing that thing off. Give to live, baby. That's what we were working on today. This thing is all. There we go. You guys enjoy that? It's kind of a weird angle. You kind of see all my. Should I just stream like this? Kind of fun. All right. There we go. All right. All right, 9 picks away here. I hope you guys could hear me during that. My mic, I don't know how much it picks up. So if you couldn't, that's on me. That's on me. All right. That's good. Good. You guys enjoy that? Did you learn something? Did you learn something? That's what it's all about. This also is not a football. This is a coos ball. Put your drinks in there. All right. All right. What do we got here? 3-6-4-2. 3-6-4-2. We definitely need more receivers. We got some week 17 stuff here. Any of these receivers I'm honestly fine with. Probably not Diop. If we had to stop at 6 RBs, I'd feel pretty good about that. I mean, this 6 is like pretty solid. Maybe it feels like a lot of floor, but we got some upside plays in Tank and Garendo, and then some like handcuff. Najee's kind of like an elite handcuff, to be honest, too. So, okay, let's definitely go McMillan here. We'll try and stack up Tua a little bit later. We do have to stack up Tua, maybe like Westbrook or Keeney or something. Let's go McMillan, and then let's go. I think we just go Dubs. Hopefully they don't go Dubs here because that's what I want. Okay, cool. Let's go Dubs. I need me a dub. Sold out. Dates cash every day. All right. Reminder, if you're watching right now, go down there, tap that sub button, por favor. Again, less than 50 subs away from the scouting combine. Bench press reps, 40-yard dash, longest football toss, and bucket toss challenge. And then 24-hour live stream at 1,500 subs. So go down there, toss a like, and toss a sub on the channel and tap that bell. Can you show us the best early draft team? Like, you mean like from Superflex or from Big Board? Which one would you want to see? Which one would you want to see? I don't even know what. Let me pull up on the side here. I don't even know what my best one would be. I do not know what my best one would be. Let me go look at Superflex. Go all the way down here. Done 81 Superflex so far. I have a problem. That one's not as good. Just trying to figure out where their ADPs are at now. Yeah, let me look here. Where does Cam? Yeah, that's probably not right. What's Cam Ward's ADP in this? What is it? 54. Okay, I got him at 70 in this one. What is like Baker's? I think it's about the same. Baker 13, yeah, about the same. I think I actually reached on Dart there. Should do her. Yeah. Trying to find like my best one. Goff at 33. That seems really good. 27. Okay. I don't know if I have any like really like crazy early value ones, to be honest. What's Fields? 21. I got him at. Okay, that one could be kind of good. Oh, 24. I don't know. Honestly, I don't really know if I have any like crazy good value ones. All right. We're coming up on the clock here. I think we're good at, honestly, let's just call it a day at running back and just hammer these receivers. I feel like we're a little lacking a little depth. BTJ Garrett with Zay is great, but these three are kind of sketchy. Let's go Jawan. Actually, I want to go 80 first. I really like 80 Mitchell. If they go Jawan, I'm not sweating it too much. I am not sweating it too much. Okay. Sure, Baltimore, Miami, Jacksonville. Yeah, Jawan here. Okay. Then we'll close it out. Probably Westbrook, Akine, or Malik Washington. One of those two. And then if we can't get that, if Coker's there, Ray is fine. Fucking honestly, taking a bit on Deontay in this. Fuck it. All right. That's gonna do it for me today. I'm just gonna let the queue pick whoever falls back to me there. But again, I do have some plans tonight, so I gotta head out a little early. One draft stream for me tonight. I apologize in advance. I'll make it up to you guys tomorrow. I promise that. But we'll be back tomorrow. Day 145, consecutive stream, consecutive draft. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Glad I got to hop on here early. I was honestly worried that the streak might end tonight because I was like, if I don't get it in now, I will not be able to get it in. So appreciate you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Again, I'll do a little bit longer stream. Typhoon Towers this Thursday on my channel. In a week from today, Mason Flock Fantasy is going to be coming on our channel as well. So make sure you are there to support. Tap the bell, drop a like, toss a sub. See you later. Peace.